Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about advisement, but I'm going to talk about you and your advisement. So, as far as the different advisors, we're going to put them out here, and we'll do the academic advisor, study abroad advisor, SAA, and also the financial aid. Okay, there's all your advisors and there's you. I'm about to launch into what makes great advisement in videos to follow and when you can see what these advisors should be like and how to find good advisors. But before I do that, and before I kind of go up and down on what they should be and what they shouldn't be, I want to talk about you, because how do you relate to these people? How much time did you spend last semester on learning about how your academic side of things works, how your credits work, how all this stuff comes together, and if you're on track? And how much did you do on your planning? That's basically what I want to know, is how much time you spent making sure you knew how this works. Also, with study abroad, if you're new to that, how much time did you spend on the website looking things over at your school, or looking at the options, or watching these videos? And hopefully if you've come this far, you know quite a bit about how to study abroad effectively. But how much work have you put into figuring out what you can do? The last part is the financial side. Have you just let your parents go through and fill out all the forms and the applications and write checks and do everything that you need to do? Or if you sat down and said, what do I need to do as far as getting all these things in line? If you're receiving financial aid, which is filled out with a FAFSA form, free application for student aid, I think is what it stands for. Not sure, you can Google it if you want to know exactly. But with FAFSA, are you the one who's spearheading getting it done? By the way, get it done in February. By February 1st, that's the deadline. One year I got, I think it was $400 extra just because I got it in early. So for doing it 2 months in advance of something I was going to have to do anyway, I got an extra $400. So things like that. Are you the type of person that is looking into this stuff? And the other thing is, do you want to learn? Are you seeking to learn? It's going to go way up, I knew it. So are you the type of person that's looking to understand more about how all these things work? And really, are you driving this? That's what I want to know. Are you the type of student that is asking questions? And that's exactly what you've got to do. You've got to ask questions when you don't know. And are you doing your part to push this forward? Because I guarantee that if you are, your advisors will want to work with you. I guarantee that they're going to look at you and say, well, hopefully, and well, as long as you're polite too, don't forget that, the way you work with them. But they're going to be happy to see that you're doing all these things and that you have this goal of travel. If you're doing all of these things and you still run into problems with these people, check out and see what you can do. But the first thing I want you to do is check yourself, because if you're doing your part, then you've got to make a change over here. But I will tell you honestly, there's a lot of students who expect people over here, well, and even let's say parents. We could put parents over here. Parents, we could put friends who have done programs, and we could also put secretaries, which was my other all-time favorite. Secretaries. Yep. Okay. You put all these over here. Are you asking the questions and doing the work over here? Are you being lazy? Because if you're being lazy and you're not looking to work hard, then don't sit there and blame all these people over here, because things aren't going to work out. You've got to take responsibility for what you do. So as we get going there, if all this is in line and all this is good, then I'll show you what all this should look like. So good luck with that, and definitely check yourself.